the Strait of Hormuz is effectively closed. Iran has threatened to set any ship that passes through it on fire. Saudi Arabia's largest oil refinery is shut down after a drone strike. Over 700 tankers are stranded, and India, your country, has somewhere between 25 and 45 days of oil left. This isn't a warning anymore. This is happening right now. The first casualty of this war wasn't a soldier. It was a barrel of oil. And the second casualty might be your monthly budget. I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened, what it means, and how close to the edge India actually is. Stay with me. There is one stretch of water on this planet, barely 30 miles wide, that the entire global economy depends on. And right now, two of the world's most dangerous powers are standing on either side of it. We'll get there. But first, let me show you something most people completely miss. On the night of February 28th, the United States and Israel launched coordinated strikes on Iran, targeting military sites, nuclear facilities, and leadership. Within hours, Iran responded. Missile barrages hit Israeli cities. Iranian drones struck US bases across the Gulf in the UAE, Qatar, and Bahrain. And then Iran did the one thing the entire global economy had nightmares about. They got on international distress frequency, the emergency channel every ship on earth monitors. And they said this.
This is Sepah Navy, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy. From now on, all navigating through the Strait of Hormuz is forbidden. No ship in every type is not allowed to pass from a Strait of Hormuz till next notice. This is Sepah Navy, out.
Every captain in that corridor heard that transmission. And within hours, most of them stopped. 20 million barrels a day gone. Let me show you what that actually means in numbers. On a normal day, around 20 million barrels of oil pass through the Strait of Hormuz. That's 1/5 of everything world consumes. On March 1st, just 3 tankers carrying 2.8 million barrels managed to cross. By March 2nd, 2 small vessels. Ship transits of all types were down 81% compared to the week before. Maersk and Hapag-Lloyd, two of the world's largest shipping companies, suspended all transits completely. And then multiple maritime insurers cancelled war risk cover for ships in the Gulf region, effective March 5th. No insurance, no ships, no oil. The choke point the whole world feared. It is not hypothetical anymore. It's the morning news. March 2nd, pre-dawn, eastern Saudi Arabia. 2 Iranian drones targeted the Ras Tanura refinery, one of the Middle East's largest, capable of processing 550,000 barrels per day. 2 drones were intercepted, but debris caused a fire. Saudi Arabia shut the facility down. Oil prices surged close to $80 a barrel after the incident. It was the first targeted Iranian strike on Gulf energy infrastructure. And it didn't stop there. The drone attacks spread to Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Doha, Manama, and Oman, paralyzing major shipping hubs across the Gulf. Brent crude surged roughly 10% in a single day. Remember 2019 when drones hit upquake and world panicked? This is bigger. This time, the entire Gulf is the target. Here's a number that broke records this week, and not the kind anyone wanted to break. The cost of hauling crude oil from Middle East to China. One ship, one journey rose more than 94% to $423,736 per day. That cost doesn't disappear. It gets passed on to refineries, to distributors, to petrol pumps, to you. Now India. About 55% of India's crude imports came through the Strait of Hormuz as of January. And here's why that number climbed so high so fast. India had reduced purchases from Russia under pressure of Washington. We traded one risk for another. And this week, that decision is staring us in the face. India now has somewhere between 25 and 45 days of crude oil reserves. 25 days. That's not a buffer. That's a clock. For every $10 rise in crude, India needs an extra $15 billion every year. That means your vegetables, your LPG cylinder, your auto fare, your flight home for the holidays, all of it goes up before the war is even over. So here's what India is facing right now. Two choices, both of them painful. Option 1, go back to Russian oil. But New Delhi had already agreed to reduce Russian imports under a broader trade understanding with Washington. Reversing that now means geopolitical friction with the US at the worst possible time. Option 2, pay whatever it takes on the open market. Cape of Good Hope rerouting, record tanker rates, no war risk insurance, ships rerouting around Africa add weeks to delivery and trigger severe port congestion. Either way, India pays. The only question is how much and who bears the cost. The government has said it will not raise petrol and diesel prices immediately. That's a political promise, not an economic one. It buys weeks, not months. Here's what makes this different from every previous Middle East crisis. Historically, geopolitical shocks fade quickly. Last summer's flare-up led to a brief spike before prices stabilized. Analysts said it every time. Markets are resilient. But analysts are saying something different this time. The scale of Iran's retaliation surprised everyone. The energy infrastructure across the Gulf is now a declared target. Qatar, the world's largest LNG exporter, has halted production after Iranian drones hit its facilities at Ras Laffan. A prolonged closure could push Brent crude past $100 a barrel. It was already near 80, almost 10% higher since the conflict broke out. The cushion is gone. The insurance is gone. The ships are waiting. And the clock is ticking. When we wrote the original version of this script, this was a risk, a scenario, a what if. This week, it became real. The question now isn't whether your wallet will feel this. It will. The question is, how long does it last? And is India moving fast enough? Tell me what you think in the comments. Are we prepared? What should India do right now? I want to know. We want to know. I'm Indu Tyagi. You're watching Wantstats, where we decode the news that moves your life. Like this video, share it, because honestly, everyone needs to understand what's happening right now. This story is not over. Not even close. Don't worry, we will keep you updated. Till then, stay tuned to Wantstats for the news that matters.